What is up, everybody? So this is exactly what I've been trying to say. Here is a clip from last night's TikTok live where I am having a civil conversation with a black woman. Not just a black woman, but a queer black woman on situations that have taken place on social media, on TikTok with another content creator, and how that content creator is chopping and screwing up my videos to make them seem like something that they're not. People are not willing to go back and do the research. They're only going off of what somebody else is saying. Now, here's the thing. When I'm telling you something, I'm always telling y'all go do research. Research means research, okay? If y'all gonna go hear what I'm saying, go research it for yourself. Typically, sometimes that is a problem. People don't want to do research. So anyways, so at the end of the day, like I said before, y'all can listen at this video and y'all tell me y'all thoughts, because this video, I'm about to post the entirety of this video on YouTube, and you all can watch it from the live last night that was on YouTube. All right.
Am I making sense right now?
Okay, so when I said, I want you to be clear, when I said I'm gay so I can say that, what was that in reference to?
It was something that you said. It is recorded. I can't verbatim do it right now because I'm on my phone and I can't use my work phone for nothing else. But it was something that you said verbatim. You legit said, well, I can say that because I'm a gay man. It has been recorded. You did say that. You did say that. Once again, I don't like the whole extra.
So I didn't say I'm a gay
assumptions and
man
shit.
so I can say that.
You did.
I didn't say
Those were
that.
your words.
No. Hear me. I'm saying I didn't say that in reference to her being abused. I didn't say that in reference to that.
It was something that, like I said, it was something that was going on. But regardless of what you meant, once again, impact versus intent, right? So re-watch the video and also keep in mind what other people are saying and why it can come off as problematic and why it's not okay.
But what I'm saying to you is this, from one person to another that's in the community, and that is this. I'm never going to be okay with nobody being abused. Does that make sense? You're talking to me. I'm never okay with nobody being abused. I'm never okay with somebody saying that they're abused but don't want to say what's going on. Because again, I've been.
Why would somebody need to explain to you the ins and outs of them being abused? That's the toxicity of internet and especially TikTok culture. Nobody should have to explain that to you.
So
now I understand about false narratives and false accusations, but come on, let's be real, bro.
But let's be 100. Me and you were talking from one queer to another queer.
Buttermilk biscuits.
If I'm online screaming to the top of my voice and I'm saying I'm hurt, I'm saying that I'm hurt, wouldn't it be logical for somebody to say, okay, you're hurt. What's wrong? Can you tell me what's wrong with you? Not just, oh my God, I'm hurt. Okay, wait a minute, hold on. Okay, let's go there.
I can understand that. I can't understand that. I understand where you're coming from with that.
That's all I've been saying.
At the same time, don't you? I mean, maybe it's just me where I think in the mind frame of maybe everything shouldn't be on the internet in the first place. I'm also a firm believer in the fact that I hate that people on a regular basis, when somebody passes, oh, well, how did they unalive? I hate that shit. You get what I'm saying? I feel like it has the same weight. Like, it's inappropriate. It's inappropriate. It should not happen. Right? If I come on and I tell you, hey, this person has violated me. I don't think that people are taking into consideration. Maybe I can't say too much because it's a current court case going on. Right? Okay, so I can understand. Well, maybe you should leave it off of TikTok until it comes back. But even still, we don't know how people process the things that they are going through. Right? So I see things from both ends. I just hope that you are able to as well. Does that make sense?
I'm able to hear exactly what you're saying. But hear me when I say this. Hear me when I say this. When all of this stuff first started, there was none of this. I'm charging. I'm doing this. She was just out here. He did this. He did this. All of us a whole lot of us grabbed the story and started running with it, right? Oh my God, I can't believe this. Oh, he's the most dangerous person in the world. Whoopity whoop. I'm doing a reaction video cussing his ass the fuck out. Nobody wants to talk, but when he reaches out to me and says, "Hey, bro, I can prove all of this stuff to
That's
be
what.
false."
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
When he reaches out to me and he says, "I can show you da 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 da," and I said, "Okay." I'm sitting down, and so again, the video that she did saying that I'm laughing at her abuse, we was not laughing at her. I was not laughing at her. I'm laughing at his ignorant ass walking in a dark room saying, "What the fuck you doing in here?" We're not laughing at her. I'm laughing at what the hell he talking about.
Can
Because
I ask a
one,
question? Was
wait,
it
wait,
a
wait,
was
wait.
it? I'm sorry. Go
Let me
ahead. Oh,
let
and
me
I
finish.
also want to say, if you want to deviate from this conversation, because what people are saying in the comments, you had a certain conversation going. That's fine. I don't want to
No,
impede on
I
nobody, but I really wanted to talk about it.
But Dip, I respect you coming on and not, because I see a lot of people they wanna go back and forth with me. I respect you having a conversation with me because again, this is something that I do on my regular basis on my platform. If somebody is being hurt, harmed, or in danger, I'm not going to make fun of that person that's being hurt, harmed, or in danger. I am, however, going to ask a question: what's wrong? Are you okay? The who, what, where, when, and why. I'm going to ask those questions so I know how to help you, so I know how to fight for you. But if you refuse to tell me what's going on and you keep trying to make me to the person that's in the wrong, I'm questioning those actions too, because I'm like, okay, but it was something that I was getting into and I wanted to get to that point. Now, when this first started and everybody was just going on, right? I asked him those questions. She sat here and took my videos, chopped it up, and made it as if, and she said, "Oh, they're making fun of me. I've been abused. They're making fun of me." And I'm like, that's not what was going on in that video. Then she says, "Oh, I hate black women." That's not true. "Oh, you want to be a black woman, sis, miss girl." And I'm like, so now it's the whole gay thing now, right? And I'm sitting up here like, there is nowhere on anything that I've done where I hate black women. I simply asked a question about what's going on. And now I'm wrong for asking a question. And who the fuck you supposed to be? Who the fuck you are? Don't nobody have to answer your
Can
question. And
I
I'm
ask
like,
you? Can I ask you a question about that part real quick? I'm sorry to cut you off.
go
You
ahead,
know
go
how
ahead, go
my
ahead.
brain works. So, in regards to her making the statement about being gay or whatever, if she were to come out and say that she was in fact a queer woman, would that make that issue? Why are you putting me on a big screen? I ain't that
I'm,
cute
tr-
right
I'm, I'm,
now.
I'm trying to
It
make
looks
it
that
real.
good right now. I'm sorry. Look, I'm small picture cute right now. Okay. But if she were to say that some of the things that she said, which I will admit, there has been, once again, I think the DL Whisper is the one that reignited the bullshit. And I hate that. I hate the homophobia, the transphobia, everything within the black community, but I'm still pro black forever. Um, do you think that in a way, if you take these things into consideration and the attacks that are being done, if she were to say she was queer, would that make it okay? And would you not think about that part?
If she said she was like, what?
Okay, I think because my brain restarted on me, so I probably misspoke. So you guys say what you said. I'm listening, but it was a jump start. I'm sorry about that.
So for me, I'm not tripping about her being whatever she chooses to be, right? What I'm looking at is now you're trying to make it like I'm against black women because I'm a gay man. And that's not the case at all. I
That's what
said,
I was about to say. I'm sorry, but
yeah, yeah, and that's what she's doing. And I'm like,
you
that's never,
said yourself. You said yourself. It has been recorded, your exact words. Oh,
Mhm.
I'm gay, I can say that. I don't remember the
I
specific
did. Yeah,
statement that you
I want
made.
you to. I want you to tell me
I can't
exactly
remember
what.
the specific statement that you made, but realistically, there's no real statement that you can make that would justify that, especially with the disconnect we have between gay men and black women. Does that make sense?
Okay, again, I hear you what you're saying, but me personally, I would never say because I'm a gay man I could attack a black woman. I've never
I
said.
want to find it. I wish I had my other phone right now because I want to find this video because I swear to you on my daughter's grave that was those were your exact words. I never say I don't like saying shit just because it's there to be
Because
said.
I'm a gay man, I can attack a black woman?
No, you said it was, I don't remember the exact statement you made prior to, but the one that really did stick with me was you saying, I can say that because I'm a gay man. It was something, I don't know what it was, but you did say that directly thereafter.
Oh, I just need 60 minutes. I just need 60 minutes. So while we're live on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, now we're live on now we're live on oh Jesus. Now we're live on what's going on? What's going on? Okay. McKay. Hold on, McKay. I need to do something for you too. Hold on, BB. There you go. Hey. I need to get the peoples over here. So, anyways, so I just feel like you're right, Auntie. Auntie, y'all got the stuff over there on YouTube. I got the people over here on TikTok. Here's the thing. I feel like this with the whole Diddy situation. I feel like nobody deserves that. People get on. I'm gonna say it while I'm live over here. No one deserves to be treated like that. No one deserves any of that foolishness. But the problem is people do this stuff for likes, clicks, and views. They do this stuff for the sake of getting online, putting together these raggedy ass scenarios, right? These raggedy ass scenarios so people can say, oh, woe is me. Oh girl, I can't believe and there the people go, right? Everybody just get to going crazy. Meanwhile, these folks over here are just lamping and all this other stuff. And I'm just like, this is dumb. And absolutely, she was in love with him. But the same, she was in love with him. But so was Kim Porter. Does that make sense? So was Kim Porter. You can't do to another woman and not expect the same thing to happen to you. I'm not saying that behavior is okay. I am not saying that abuse is okay. But what I am saying is you cannot expect to sit out here and watch another woman get drugged, beat, and all of this stuff. And for that man not to do this, that man, woman, whoever you dating, not to imply and do the same thing to you. Baby, it just is what it is. Now, here's the other part about it. People get on social media. Okay? People get on social media. Y'all make sure heart the video. People get on social media on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and put these raggedy ass skits on here. And they expect for people to sit out here and don't ask no questions, but just run with the narrative. But then when real stuff happens like this, then it's like people don't know what to believe because again, we've been putting skits out for so long. So then we have desensitized. Get mad if you want to. We have desensitized ourselves because we've been watching skits and people play online for so long. People been playing in y'all faces for so long. So then now when people start questioning, right? When people start questioning, is this real? When people start questioning what's going on, now everybody want to get mad. I don't have to have no amen corner. You don't have to like what I'm saying. Matter of fact, you can get the fuck on somewhere. And I mean this is the truth. I have witnessed. Listen, y'all, let's get to 2,000 hearts, okay? Let's do that. Let's get to 2,000 hearts, okay? 2,000 hearts, okay? Thank you so much. 2,000 hearts, okay? 2,000 hearts. This stuff happens in real life for real. People get online and play these games, right? People get online and play these games. But then when people start asking questions like what is going on, then the people that played the victim want to get mad because they expect for you to run with the whole narrative. They expect for you to run with it. So now we got to sit out here once again. We did it with R. Kelly. Now we're doing it with Diddy. Now we're doing it with Diddy. See, Marcus, ain't nobody got nothing to say. When you start dropping them receipts, everybody want to go somewhere and shut the hell up. That's what they do. When you start dropping them receipts, absolutely, Angela. Yes, she was being young. But see, just like with with that R. Kelly situation, I blame the parents. With that R. Kelly situation, I blame the parents. I blame the parents because y'all took checks. I blame the parents because y'all took money. And y'all sent y'all girls up there. Now they said there was some boys in there too, so y'all sent y'all kids on up there. So y'all just as bad as the person who was doing all of this stuff. Hello? Y'all just as bad. Y'all mad because they said R. Kelly was out here? Y'all said R. Kelly was out here pissing on folks. Well, them funky ass parents knew what the fuck was going on, and y'all sit out here and sent y'all children over there to the man's house. Now y'all got a problem. Now y'all got a problem. Y'all, ooh, that's disgusting. Well, the parents are just as disgusting. You said you can tell your kids whatever, but they would do what they want. It don't matter. It don't matter. Absolutely. You said I still say the parents should be locked up for. Yeah, I 100% agree. I 100% agree. But I'm gonna go back. I'm going to go back to what I said. I'm going to go back to what I said. The reason why we are not Angela, and this is the problem. Them young girls who were skipping school, skipping school to go hang out with Diddy, they made it normal. They made it okay. Y'all, I'm reading comments from TikTok, and I'm going back and forth to both sites. They made it normal. They made it okay. And meanwhile, we're out here getting mad because we got pedophiles running around. But we see, this is the problem. This what makes This what makes our job, people who report this stuff, this is what makes our job very hard. Because we're reporting on the foolishness, right? We're reporting on the foolishness. But while we're reporting on the foolishness, you got kids and parents who are indulging in the mess because they're getting a benefit out of it. So while we're reporting on it, you got people that's indulging, getting mad because it's like, that's my friend, that's my boo. He doing this for me. Oh, he taking care of the community. Oh, he doing this. Oh, he doing that. Oh, well, baby, listen here. Like, okay, so what y'all want? So what y'all want to do? What y'all want to do? Because I'm seriously like, are we okay with this type of behavior? I'm gonna say it one more time. Are we okay with this type of behavior? Or are we just sitting here indulging in the behavior because, well, that is okay. That is being okay with that type of behavior. You're indulging in the behavior because it's benefiting you. And see, what bothers me the most, those of y'all that's watching, what bothers me the most is these people get online and play these games because there is a financial gain. There is a financial gain. There is a financial benefit. People get online and brag about money, and they act like this is okay. What? And then they want to tell you, oh, this person did this to me. This person did that to me. I'm like, wait a minute. But you're bragging about money. You're bragging about little trinkets and stuff. Like, that's okay. But nobody wants to pay attention to that. Everybody's walking around here looking glamorous and going right back to the abuser. Cassie's going right back to the abuser. But then when you sit out here and check a behavior, everybody talking about they want to sue somebody. What? What? Seriously. And I'm going to say it like this because it needs to be said. Folks been knew Diddy was doing this stuff long time ago. When I read Kim Porter's book, Kim Porter notated and documented this stuff a long time ago. Just like Sue Ling, what's that girl name who used to be married to Russell Simmons? What's the woman name? Kim? No, it ain't Kim. That's damn. Oh, I'm about to get to Justin Bieber too. What's the woman name? Usher too. Damn, Kim Kamara. That I knew I was Kim. Somebody. Kamara Lee Simmons. Kamara Lee knew what was going on, but she chose to be quiet. Why? Because she was married to a nasty ass man. Huh? She was married to a nasty ass man. And all that stuff's coming out now too. But see, I don't want it to look like it's just the black men, because crazy part about it is, thank y'all for the hearts. The crazy part about it is that these people knew what was going on, and the people around them knew what was going on too. You get what I'm saying? Make it make sense. But and I'm gonna say it like I want to say it. I'm gonna say it again. You said, "Where's to my Eva Longoria?" Or the one girl who play on what's her name? God, the girl who did All the Queen's Men. All the white, baby, where's she at? Where the little white girl that Diddy adopted? Exactly. Where's the little white girl that Diddy adopted? She didn't disappear too. I'm gonna tell y'all something, and I get it. I get it that we do our best because we want to be successful in the music industry, whatever industry that it is. And because of the gatekeepers, you'll do whatever it takes to get where you're trying to get to. But see, I've learned something. I learned something a long time ago. And that is this. When y'all sell y'allself out like that, them people that y'all sell y'allself out to, they don't treat you like you a hot commodity. They don't treat you, y'all. Listen, we got 14 minutes. What are we trying to get to? We trying to get shells? Okay, so y'all, we need to get 3 gifts. We need to get 3 gifts. Y'all send your shells on the live. We need to get 3 shells. Y'all make sure y'all send y'all gifts. Okay, we got our goal is in 14 minutes to get a shell. 3 of them. So now we need 2. Okay, let's go ahead and do it. Y'all, let's go ahead and do it. Y'all, I'm over here on TikTok trying to do this thing and work back and forth, okay? And just pin it right there. All right, so the problem is that there is SA going on. There is trafficking going on. There is predators going on. There's abduction. There's all these things going on, but what's the problem? What's the problem? What's the problem? But see, then we can't even necessarily stay mad at Diddy because we got a whole predator. Mari, we got a whole predator in the White House. We got a whole predator in the White House. So we not only are we talking about Diddy, we're talking about Mari, we're talking about R. Kelly, but we got Donald Trump. And I'm going to say it like I want to say it. You got these little girls that sit out here and do all this stuff, and you got these fake ass people that have this fake outcry for stuff. You got these, oh, thank y'all so much. Thank you. You got these people that have this fake outcry for the sake of clicks and views and followers and people buying wigs. You got these people with this fake outcry for the sake of, oh, support me, follow me. And people know how to act. People know how to be good actresses and actors. Meanwhile, there are real people out here going through. The bullshit. I have seen it way too many times. Y'all can come on this live and get mad at me all you want to, but the truth is just the truth. People play way too fucking much. People get online and play way too fucking much. Way too goddamn much. People are actually going through this stuff. Cassie got her ass whooped. For real. Real time. Real time. We saw this stuff. And people get online with this fake outcry. I said what I said. With this fake outcry. Meanwhile, we're seeing this stuff in real life, but we've made it okay. We've made this stuff okay because we play the game. We played right into the skits and the things that people post online. That's what we've done. We have played right into it. Calvin said, I'm sorry, I'm just joining, but why did the daughters leave out sad? That's their father. No child, let me tell you, real talk now. No child wants to find out that their daddy their mama was involved in a bunch of bush. No child want that. No child want that. And that's real. No child want to see they daddy. Listen, although y'all children gonna see a whole lot of stuff because y'all doing grown folk stuff too. But no child want to see they daddy or mama ass up, face down. Amen, amen, saints, because I know I don't. Okay? No, y'all listen, we got 9 minutes. Let's go ahead and get one more shell. Let's go ahead and get one more shell. Michaela said, or yes, they could know it to be true. I mean, listen, the sons knew what was going on. And see, this is why when you sit back and people just run and take this stuff, they take this stuff and they just get to going. Here's the thing. The sons knew about what was going on. The sons had their own little stuff going on. That came out. The sons were in the freak offs. The sons were in the freak offs. Y'all can send galaxies and all that stuff like that over here on TikTok. The sons were involved in the freak offs. Oh, here's the other thing. J-Lo was involved. Okay. J-Lo was involved. They was out here having sex with each other and all. Baby, that was in the book. That was in the book. Now, baby, I don't know about no Beyonce. I ain't read that. I ain't read that, baby. I ain't read that. But I'm going to keep saying this. People sit out here. Oh, they called out French Montana today? See what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. And then people want to sit out here and get mad at me because I question. I'm questioning everything. I'm questioning mama, daddy, sister, brother, boyfriend, ex, lover. I'm questioning everybody. And see, this is one reason why one part of the job that I hate doing, because me personally, I'm a person, I like to observe and see what's going on. Because when I pop off, I'm going to pop all the way off. But see, when you start looking at stuff and you start trying to put 2 and 2 together and the math ain't mathing, that'd be the whole problem. All right, we made our goal, y'all. Yay. Okay, let's keep sending them hearts up, y'all. Keep sending them hearts up. Well, no, we didn't make our goal. We got 6 minutes. And we need one more shell. We got 6 minutes and we need one more shell, y'all. We are at 6 minutes and we need one more shell. We got 6 minutes and we need one more shell. You said, why wasn't Stevie J at the courthouse? Baby, half these folks don't want to be nowhere involved in this stuff. These folks don't want to be nowhere involved in this stuff. And here's the question. Now I'm gonna do this, y'all. Why do y'all sit over here on TikTok online, and when people pull the whole stunt and the bullshit, y'all don't have questions? I see people want to call me out and they want to label me as different things, but no. When you see some bullshit, I said it, when you see some bullshit, you need to be like, hey, that ain't what you said. Hey, that the math ain't mathing. Because if you out here getting your ass beat, and I'm still talking about Diddy, if you out here getting your ass beat, baby, you need to tell somebody. But you know what? I'm gonna tell you like this. I honestly believe this. I honestly believe this. I believe somebody knew. I believe somebody knew. I believe somebody knew. Y'all, we need one more shell. We need one more shell, everybody. Marcus, tell the people we need one more shell. If somebody can sit up out here and send one more shell. We need one more shell to reach our goal. We got 4 minutes. We need one more shell to reach our goal. When people saw Cassie walking around with them big ass glasses, when people saw Cassie walking around with these big ass glasses, the people ain't dumb. You ain't finna walk your ass around here. Face cover your, glasses cover your, I'm talking about big ass glasses like this covering your face. And you walk around with them all day long. You're not finna walk around like, because baby, you take the glasses off and you got black eyes and all this other stuff like that. Like, come on now. What are we doing? What are we doing? Let me check. All right, we got all three of our shows. Thank you so much, Miss Angela. Mari, thank you so much. Marcus, I appreciate it. Thank you. I need to probably set some new goals. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. So then when I sit out here, Darius, when I sit out here and I'm telling people, see, because here's the thing. This is not going to be the first time, the second time, or the last time that something like this happened. Whether it's news, whether it's the music industry, whether it is the artistic, whatever, it's not going to be the first, second, last, or third time, or the last time it happens. But here's the thing about it. If you're out here screaming bloody murder, I'm going to say it like I want to say it. If you're out here screaming bloody murder, you better say something to somebody. Because, baby, you get on this internet. You get on Beyonce's internet talking about somebody abused you. We going to ask questions. Because if you want us to fight for you, we need to know what the fuck is going on. And I said what I said. Hey, Queen Mother. Who is it? Let me see. Baby, who is this? Hey, baby, how you doing? Miss Dawn, how you doing, baby? If you want us to fight for you, baby, we gonna ask questions. I need to know the who, what, where, when, and why. So, baby, if you want me to drag the shit out of somebody, you need to be telling me what's going on. Y'all be wanting niggas to run out here blind, like blind Bartimaeus. I don't think so. Cause if I find out that the niggas out here squashing your ass and slinging your ass around and stuff like that, your punk ass need to be in jail. And that go for man, woman, boy, girl. Okay, niece, Zora. I'm going to ask questions. I sure am. And y'all little ass girls want to get attitude because y'all want to be pretty online. No. Just like the little girl, what's her name? Haley? The little punk ass boy, slam the girl head up against the steering wheel. So you need your ass whooped. Girl walk around got a chipped tooth and carrying on. What are we like for real? Thank you, look, bitch. I'm gonna ask goddamn questions. Hello? Hello? And you know what? I watched the movie. There's a movie called Enough, right? There's a movie called Enough. And I think Haley did lower her standards. I think she did. She's a beautiful girl, talented and everything. I think she lowered her standard for that trash ass little boy. You mad because her career is soaring and your little bum ass rap career is, it's okay, whatever. But the people get out here and they act a whole monkey. Marcus, they act a whole monkey. You said, why did Cassie wait until she... See, and I was watching, and let me go back to this thought. I was watching, there's a movie that I love called Enough with Jennifer Lopez. There's a movie that I love called, it's called Enough by Jennifer Lopez. The thing is, you take a lot for the sake of comfortability. You take a lot for, oh, this is my dream life, baby. No, let me tell you something. Baby, the moment a person go and they, trying to do something to you, no, baby, hold on. You put your hands on me? Oh, okay. Oh, he said the same. You said he said the same thing about baby's trash. For real. I love Enough, but she stayed there because she had a daughter. She stayed there because she had a wonderful life, money, things were taken care of, but you was getting your ass whooped. But see, when a person gets sick and tired, see, Mama, you said why she waiting to... See, sometimes you wait until you get out and you're secured before you can, make the moves that you can make. It sounds stupid, but it is what it is. I ain't gonna knock her for it because I get it. So I'm not gonna drag her for that. I ain't gonna drag her for that. But what I'm saying is, baby, why are you in it? And y'all around here being dolled up, going to the Met Galas and all of the soirees and all of this stuff like that. Baby, look, how much you gonna take, niece? Daughter, how much you gonna take? How many times? And I was watching Tu Wong Fu. Y'all remember the movie Tu Wong Fu? Y'all remember the movie Tu Wong? Baby, I know. Baby, I ain't old. Baby. Half y'all niggas are the same age. Some of y'all, we really don't even need to be on TikTok. Do y'all remember the movie Tu Wong Fu? Oh, Marcus, yeah, they real quiet. They real quiet. They real quiet. I dropped that video early this morning. They real quiet. Motherfuckers ain't got nothing to say. Think I'm a motherfucking gay around here. Y'all remember the movie Tu Wong Fu? Y'all remember that woman was getting her ass beat in that house? It took somebody to stand up against her dumbass husband. Julie Newmar and Noxzema. It took somebody standing up. You know what I'm saying? It took somebody standing up. It took somebody standing up and saying, baby, you ain't got to take this right here. But see, what I am not for is people playing the part of a victim, and you're not a victim. That's what I'm not here for. I am not here for people playing victim, and you are not victims. Because here's the thing, y'all. Y'all may not like this. Where's Auntie Deb at? Y'all may not like this. But my question is, what are brothers and cousins them at? What are daddies and the uncles them at? What are cousins that whoop ass? Where the cousins them at? Auntie Deb, they real quiet. They real quiet, Auntie Deb. They real quiet. They real quiet. Hey, babe, what's going on? Yeah, Miss Angela, yeah, them days, they long gone. They long gone. Auntie said, as they should be. You get what I'm saying? I don't believe that nobody in this situation, because nobody deserves to be beat on like that. Period. Nobody deserves to be beat on at all. Let me just make that very clear. Nobody deserves to be beat on, put their hand, nothing. And I understand and I know that there are several forms of abuse. Okay? There are several forms of abuse. But let me also tell you this. When you sit there and you let one thing slide, when you let one thing slide and you let another thing slide, baby, you let your abuser know that you gonna sit here no matter what they do to you, and this type of stuff is okay. It ain't okay. No, ma'am. It's not okay. It's not okay. Now you sitting out here allowing a man to sit out here and piss on you, defecate on you, and do all type of things. Baby, no, hell no. Hell no. What type of sex slave? What type of baby foolishness is this? Right, but Isabel Calloway said, you got one time. You got one time to hit me, bitch. Bitch, you got one time, baby. She told Tina, baby, she said, one time. Bitch, motherfucker, one time. To raise your hand and call. Who? I agree with what you said, Auntie Dale. The reason why a lot of these men are able to do that is because they have been alienated by the people that they love. The reason why a man or a woman can pop your ass like that is because you have been alienated from the people that love you and that support you. Period. It don't make no sense. Y'all on YouTube, y'all make sure y'all hit that Cash App. Y'all on YouTube, y'all make sure y'all hit that Cash App. It makes no sense. The same very thing that I say on YouTube is what I'm going to say over here on motherfucking TikTok. You don't have to like but it's the truth though. I'm not finna sit out here and let nobody play no abuse games. I'm not. No. I'm not about to do that. I'm not about to do that. No. I'm not about to do that. Just like I had the panel and I had the ladies and the gentlemen up there last night. And we talked about this. Baby, all the stories that I've covered, and you think I'm gonna allow somebody now to sit up here and play in my face because I'm asking questions about what's going on? Let me tell you something. If I knew Cassie, and Cassie, I'm seeing Cassie get her ass whooped, baby, I'm gonna do whatever I can to do. But see, the problem, and this is why this is why Diddy's punk ass is getting it in trouble the way that he's getting in trouble. Is because your punk ass was out here offing motherfuckers. That's what the problem is. That's what the problem is. Measure Man said I would have been on a midnight train to Georgia. Tony, can you come on? I would love to talk to you. Tony, can you come on? It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Marsh Bunny said, I feel bad for Cassie. I feel bad for Cassie too. But a whole lot of these people, but a whole lot of these people have sat here and did a whole lot of this stuff because it was a financial gain. Oh, I'm gonna still be here. It was a financial gain. I'm quite sure Young Miami done got her ass popped a few times. See, let me tell you something. It didn't take Tina Turner long, right? It didn't take Tina Turner long to say, I can't do this no more. Hey, April. It didn't take Tina Turner long. To say, baby, I can't do this no more. Absolutely. Tony said, the question we have to ask when this is done, what reform has been started on? None. It's performative. Absolutely. After we get through, you said it took 10 to 15 years. Baby, it did. You know why it took 10 to 15 years? Because of the glamour. Baby, she was living a comfortable life. She was popping out babies. She was on the road. She was on the go. And Ike was giving her gifts. Baby, let me tell you something. Baby, hello. Is it loud enough? At some point. What's up, Mike? At some point. Baby, I don't give a damn about a gift. What's up? I don't give a damn about a gift. I don't give a damn about a car. Because, baby, at some point, you get tired of being punched on. Yes, no, Lakiki, I'm live on TikTok, too. You get tired of being punched on. Let me tell you something. I stopped getting whoopings at 12. Okay? Niece, daughter. I stopped getting whoopings around by 12, 13. I remember my last whooping. Hello? Baby, I know it's easier said than done. You said y'all being weird. What you mean? What you mean we being weird? How we being weird, baby? How? How we being weird? We over here talking to have a conversation. I remember my last whooping when I was a child. And baby, when I was a child, I said, baby, baby, I don't want another. Hold on. How do I let you up, sugar? How do I let you up? How do I do that? Okay.
Hold on one second.
Let's see what DEI Hire got to say. Hey, baby.
You can just call me Dip. How you doing, baby?
Wait, okay, what'd you say?
I say you can just call me Dip. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm alive. I can't complain.
That's good.
So, which part of the conversation you talking about? We going back to Sarah, or you want to talk about Diddy? Because you've
We're
done a
talking
lot of
about
you said some things since I've been in this stream, right? And like what I said in my comments, and bringing up, well, you was doing this, that, and the third person, you was getting it. Why you ain't just leave? Are you neglecting the fact that it's not that easy to leave? Are you
Oh no, no,
neglecting
no.
that's
I
but
don't I
that's
don't
what it sounds like. I think like maybe you have good intentions, but a lot of the things you say are very much so victim blaming and weird as hell. And also
oh, oh.
causing a
I'm
further
gonna let you finish. I'm
divide
gonna let you
within the
finish. Go ahead. Go
and
ahead.
also causing a further divide within the black community amongst black women and gay men and trans women. Like it's too much. And at some point, you gotta know when to stop. At some point, you have to acquiesce and concede and be like, you know what, I was dead ass wrong, instead of still trying to dig for excuses for the messed up things that you're doing and saying that are very much so harmful.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. What are
Mhm.
you?
What do you mean?
Are you gay, trans? What are you?
I'm a
Okay, you're bi.
cisgendered black woman.
So so I don't know exactly what part of the conversation that you came in on, but yes, I did say what you just said. But what I also said was there are reasons why people stay in those situations. I did you hear me say that?
No, I did not.
You didn't hear me say that. Okay.
No,
And
what I
see,
heard was now when I just came in 5 minutes ago, but I also want you to understand that where I'm coming from is not just this one specific situation, but other things recently that you have been called out for doing. So I'm
so
coming from multiple areas with it. Just want to be sure that that's understood.
I'm being very respectful because I hear what you're saying.
Mhm.
I know for a fact that you're getting a narrative from somewhere else. Because again, now if you want to go back to that other situation with Miss Sarah, here's the thing, and I'm gonna be very honest with you. When I first talked about this situation, and I can pull it up on my computer right now because I'm live on TikTok and I'm live on YouTube, Facebook, all this other stuff, right?
Mhm.
So I when I first talked about this, let me get this out. When I first talked about this, I heard her cry, and I did a reactionary video to all of this, and I was dragging the shit out of him. And I asked the question, even at that time, I was like, well, what happened? Because my video is still up. My video is still up. But then when I reached out to both of them, I asked the very same question, what happened? I saw the other Christina girl. I saw her messages. I saw her posts and everything. And she wasn't saying she was abused. She was saying, oh, he did this to me.
Did you or did you not say initially when everything started that because she's pretty, she has a soft voice, and her hair's from overseas, that people are supposed to automatically believe her, but you don't like, did you or did you not say that?
Wait, repeat that one more time.
That you were going on, especially with the Sarah situation, you was
Is
like,
this a
oh, well,
recent video that was made?
during the time when you first started within the last couple of months, because this is how long this has only been going on. It is not, and I want it to be understood. I'm not trying to come up here and attack you. Number one, I just want you to see the fault in your ways and the things that you have said and the things that you have done and how problematic
But
and
wait a
damaging
minute,
they
wait a
are
minute, wait a minute.
outside of the internet.
Dip, hold on, wait a minute. You're saying the fault that I've done, but the only thing that I
You got Paul, somebody's calling him. If you
hold
want to take
on.
that call, baby, that's fine.
No, 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 no. The only thing that I did was I asked the question, what did he wait a minute, hold on. I let you talk. Wait a minute.
I wasn't about to say nothing. I'm tired.
I asked a question, and I'm not getting defensive or I'm not getting angry because I've seen that a lot of people that have been coming on have been saying, "Oh, Mario, you're mad, you're mad. Oh, you want to fuck the man, you want to do this," and I'm like,
That's
"That's
weird
not it at
behavior
all."
to me. That's weird as hell. Either way,
So,
that's
so
I
what
don't
I
agree with
said,
that.
what I was saying was, what I had said was that okay, this is what happened. I dragged the shit out of him. But I came back and I asked the question, hey, what happened? What really happened? Then when he reached out to me and asked me a question, he showed me all this stuff. I said, "Oh,
Can I ask you a question?
go ahead."
Are you willing to accept that the things that you were shown, especially from one party, and the things that have been said, have made people feel uncomfortable to the point where they have been vocal about it? Are you willing to accept that?
The things that I've showed.
The showed and said, because once again, you did insinuate because she's pretty and has a soft voice that, oh, it's wrong for y'all to automatically believe her. These are things that you did say that.
Wait
It
now,
has
Mama.
been
Wait a
shown.
minute, Mama. Wait, hold on.
Unless there was way more to it that people didn't understand, it was just something that you knew, that you didn't intend to do it, right? Maybe it could have been one of those situations, but instead of getting brawlic or getting upset at people and trying to defend the things, like, no, this is what I meant. My apologies if it didn't come across that way, but this is what I meant, because everything that you did and said, very much so, insinuates that you were attacking her, because we have to also remember about impact versus intent. Is that wrong?
Okay, so I hear what you're saying, but what I'm telling you is this right here. I made the comments about, okay, yes, she's a pretty girl. And I said she was a pretty girl. There was nothing wrong with that. I'm not attacking her for being a pretty girl. I'm not attacking her because of her voice. I'm not saying that. What I said was, because a person has a large following, and just because you see somebody with long hair, boobs, wigs, and they got beautiful makeup, y'all don't want to believe that that person could be wrong. That's what I said. And because she has a
You
large
don't think
following.
it's valid? You don't think it's valid that people are upset because it's been proven that you platformed an abuser and now they're feeling
But
some
wait,
type of way?
but Dip, seriously,
Mhm.
dear,
No, I
seriously.
mean, I'm here
So
for everything. It's
I'm,
cool.
I'm asking you a legit question.
Hmm.
Whether you want to make content after this about this very
Oh, I don't
conversation
do
or not.
content, baby. I don't.
But
I'm good. But what you saying?
here's a legit question. Here's a legit question.
Hmm.
Did you all ask her? Because y'all kept saying she don't have to say nothing, but she's out here screaming on TikTok. Did y'all ask her, what did that man do to you? Because she went to court. Now, she went to court. And yes, here's the thing. The judge said, I believe you and all of this stuff like that. You done been here in my court before. Whoopity, 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 whoop. But what that judge did was, she said, baby, there's not enough evidence. There's not
Can I
enough
be
evidence.
honest? Can I be honest with you?
Go ahead.
From what I did see, from what was shared, including your questionnaire with him, whatever you want to call it, interview, whatever you want to call it, as well as the videos that she did share, that's what I went off of, right? So maybe I could be biased because I'm also very well versed in that type of environment and how people like that get down. So all I'm saying is, like, understand that what you said, the intent and the impact are completely different. And would
So are
you,
you going off of the videos that she showed only?
from what I saw and then what he shared, because I saw what he shared as well, and then the interview with you and everything from what I deduced from that, very much so, yes.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying? So it's full circle where I came from. So I don't like to just talk shit. I don't read headlines and go for the gusto from there. I'm very thorough with what it is that I listen to, what I see, and for what I saw, especially including your behavior towards the situation, especially thereafter, is very suspect and it's very damaging within, not even towards Black women, but the intersectionality that is included within the Black community. Because now, what you said, people feel like it's okay to be homophobic as fuck, and it's not. Do you get what I'm saying? Or not
Who's
even
being
that.
homophobic?
No, I'm talking about against you and shit like that. Like
So
how we
so
have the
Dip.
conversation that's going on regarding trans women and the DL whisper and all of that shit that's going on right now. Are you familiar with that?
Yeah, I heard about that. Yes.
Okay, so it's like with you being a gay man, and then you threw that out there as well when you said, well, I'm gay, so I can say that. I do wholeheartedly believe that fuels the false the narrative and the damaging narrative within the Black community regarding intersexuality. Does that am I making sense right now?
Okay, so when I said, I want you to be clear. When I said I'm gay, so I can say that, what was that in reference to?
It was something that you said. It is recorded. I can't verbatim do it right now because I'm on my phone and I can't use my work phone for nothing else. But it was something that you said verbatim. You legit said, "Well, I can say that because I'm a gay man." It has been recorded. It had you did say that. You did say that. Once again, I don't like the whole
So
extra
I didn't say I'm a gay
assumptions and
man,
shit.
so I can say that.
You did.
I didn't say
Those were
that.
your words.
No, no, no. Hear me. I'm saying I didn't say that in reference to her being abused. I didn't say that in reference to that.
It was something
I,
that, like I said, it was something that was going on. But regardless of what you meant, once again, impact versus intent, right?
mhm.
So rewatch the video and also keep in mind what other people are saying and why it can come off as problematic and why it's not okay.
But what I'm saying to you is this, from one person to another that's in the community, and that is this: I'm never going to be okay with nobody being abused. Does that make sense?
Uh huh.
You're talking to me.
Hmm.
I'm never okay with nobody being abused. I'm never okay with somebody saying that they're abused but don't want to say what's going on. Because again, I've been
Why would
in
somebody need to explain to you the ins and outs of them being abused? That's the toxicity of internet and especially TikTok culture. Nobody should have to explain that to you. Now
so
I
it's
understand about false narratives and false
no,
accusations,
but
but come
Dip,
on,
hold
let's be
on.
real, bro.
But let's be 100. Me and you were talking from one queer to another queer. If I'm online screaming to the top of my voice and I'm saying I'm hurt, I'm saying that I'm hurt. Wouldn't it be logical for somebody to say, okay, you're hurt. What's wrong? Can you tell me what's wrong with you? Not just, oh my God, I'm hurt. Okay, wait a minute, hold on. Hold on. Okay, let's go there.
I can understand that. I can't understand that. I understand
And
where you're coming from with that.
that's all I've been
At
saying
the
this
same
whole
time,
time.
don't you? I mean, maybe it's just me where I think in the mind frame of maybe everything shouldn't be on the internet in the first place. I'm also a firm believer in the fact that I hate that people on a regular basis, when somebody passes, oh, well, how did they unalive? I hate that shit. You get what I'm saying? I feel like it has the same weight.
I
Like it's
respect that.
inappropriate. It's inappropriate. It should not happen. Right? If I come on and I tell you, hey, this person has violated me. I don't think that people are taking into consideration. Maybe I can't say too much because it's a current court case going on. Right? Okay, so I can understand. Well, maybe you should leave it off of TikTok until it comes back. But even still, we don't know how people process the things that they are going through. Right. So I see things from both ends. I just
Okay.
hope that you are able to as well. Does that make sense?
I'm able to hear exactly what you're saying. But
Hmm.
hear me when I say this. Hear me when I say this. When all of this stuff first started, there was none of this. I'm charging, I'm doing this. She was just out here. He did this, he did this. All of us, a whole lot of us grabbed the story and started running with it, right? Oh
Hmm.
my God, I can't believe this. Oh, he's the most dangerous person in the world. Whoopity whoop. I'm doing a reaction video cussing his ass the fuck out. Nobody wants to talk, but when he reaches out to me and says, "Hey, bro, I can prove all of this stuff to
That's
be
what
false."
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
When he reaches out to me and he says, "I can show you da 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 da," and I said, "Okay." I'm sitting down, and so again, the video that she did saying that I'm laughing at her abuse, we was not laughing at her. I was not laughing at her. I'm laughing at his ignorant ass walking in a dark room saying, "What the fuck you doing in here?" I'm not. We're not laughing at her. I'm laughing at what the hell he talking about.
Can
Because
I ask a
one,
question?
wait, wait, wait,
Was it?
wait.
I'm sorry.
Let,
Go
let me
ahead. Oh,
let
and
me
I
finish.
also want to say, if you want to deviate from this conversation, because what people are saying in the comments, you had a certain conversation going. That's fine. I don't want to
No,
impede on
I
nobody's
was.
shit, but I really wanted to talk about it.
But Dip, I respect you coming on and not, because I see a lot of people they wanna go back and forth with me. I respect you having a conversation with me because again, this is something that I do on my regular basis on my platform. If somebody is being hurt, harmed, or in danger, I'm not going to make fun of that person that's being hurt, harmed, and in danger. I am, however, going to ask a question: what's wrong? Are you okay? The who, what, where, when, and why. I'm going to ask those questions so I know how to help you, so I know how to fight for you. But if you refuse to tell me what's going on and you keep trying to make me to the person that's in the wrong, I'm questioning those actions too, because I'm like, okay, but it was something that I was getting into and I wanted to get to that point. Now, when this first started and everybody was just going on, right? I asked him those questions. She sat here and took my videos, chopped it up, and made it as if, and she said, oh, they're making fun of me. I've been abused. They're making fun of me. And I'm like, that's not what was going on in that video. Then she says, oh, I hate black women. That's not true. Oh, you want to be a black woman, sis, miss girl. And I'm like, so now it's the whole gay thing now, right? And I'm sitting up here like, there is nowhere on anything that I've done where I hate black women. I simply asked a question about what's going on. And now I'm wrong for asking a question. And oh, who the fuck you supposed to be? Who the fuck you are? Don't nobody have to answer your question.
Can I ask you a question about that part real quick? I'm sorry to cut you off.
Go
You
ahead,
know
go ahead,
how
go
my
ahead.
brain works. So, in regards to her making the statement about being gay or whatever, if she were to come out and say that she was in fact a queer woman, would that make that issue? Why are you putting me on a big screen? I ain't that
I'm
good right
I'm I'm,
now.
I'm trying
I
to
ain't
make
look
it
that
where
good right now. I'm sorry. Look, I'm small picture cute right now. Okay. But if she were to say that some of the things that she said, which I will admit, there has been, once again, I think the DL Whisper is the one that reignited the bullshit. And I hate that. I hate the homophobia, the transphobia, everything within the black community, but I'm still pro black forever. Um, do you think that in a way, if you take these things into consideration and the attacks that are being done, if she were to say she was queer, would that make it okay? And would you not think about that part?
if she said she was like, what?
Okay, I think because my brain restarted on me, so I probably misspoke. So you guys say what you say. I'm listening, but it was a jump start. I'm sorry about that.
So for me, I'm not tripping about her being whatever she chooses to be, right? What I'm looking at is now you're trying to make it like I'm against black women because I'm a gay man. And that's not the case at all. I
That's what
said,
I was about to say. I'm sorry,
yeah,
but
yeah, and that's what she's doing. And I'm like,
you
that's never,
said yourself. You said yourself. It has been recorded, your exact words. Oh,
mhm.
I'm gay, I can say that. I don't remember the
I
specific
did, yeah,
statement that you
that's,
made.
I want you to tell me
I can't
exactly
remember
what.
the specific statement that you made, but realistically, there's no real statement that you can make that would justify that, especially with the disconnect we have between gay men and black women. Does that make sense?
Okay, again, I hear you what you're saying, but me personally, I would never say because I'm a gay man I could attack a black woman. I've
But
never
I
said.
want to find it. I wish I had my other phone right now because I want to find this video because I swear to you on my daughter's grave those were your exact words. I don't like saying shit just because it's there to be
Because
said.
I'm a gay man I can attack a black woman?
No, you said it was, I don't remember the exact statement you made prior to, but the one that really did stick with me was you saying, I can say that because I'm a gay man. It was something, I don't know what it was, but you did say that directly thereafter. I promise you, that's what was said. If somebody prove me wrong, I swear to you, on my daughter's grave, that those were your exact words.
Okay, you're still not
So
telling.
Ashley just said he said yes, I'm gay, so I could say that. It was, I don't remember the exact statement beforehand. That's why I want somebody to find the video. I would like that. But you did make the statement thereafter that you said that. And I've always thought things like that were weird. I don't care who you are, right?
So
Because
so
it's just like white people saying, I got a black best friend, so I'm good. And they say the most ignorant, racist, bigoted, unnecessary shit ever. Do you get what I'm saying?
so I'm not again. I know for a fact, and I don't know what she's playing over there, but I know for a fact that again, my videos, I ain't talking about what the hell she posted, but my videos, I'm not saying, oh, I'm gay or a black woman need to be attacked or this need to be happening. I'm gay, so I would never say that. I'm not playing coy. I'm not doing none of that stuff like that. Again, I just said to you earlier, I am not okay with nobody being abused. None of that. And everything that I have said, and this is not the first time, second, third, umpteenth time that someone has done this on a platform, take what I'm saying out of context.
That actually has happened to me with Keith Lee. Yeah, I have beef with Keith Lee, bro. So I understand it to a different degree. I get that. But no, I promise you, that did come out of your mouth.
So I said I can say that because I'm gay. Okay, but Dip, you're not telling me in context what I said. Because again,
I've already explained to you. I don't remember the exact
you
statement you made
right, you
before
said you
that.
don't
To
remember
me, but
you
okay, so I'm gonna put it to you like this. To me, it's the equivalent of cis supposedly het men saying no homo after the most random, unnecessary shit ever. That's what it. That's the energy it gave me. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit at all. As well as like um queer men who say I can use the F bomb because I'm gay. No, you can't. That is a horrible word to use. That's my opinion.
Now that is probably something I said. I probably said something to the extent of
But it was like I said,
faggoty.
I don't know what it was that you said that led up previous to it. It was a full clip. There was no cut. And you were saying something, you were talking directly about Sarah, and you legit said, I'm a gay man, I can say that. I just want somebody to find that. I want somebody to find that. I can't find, I wish,
Send
because
me
I don't
my
want
clip.
to. Are
Send
you
me
going to
my
be
clip.
live for a minute?
Yeah,
Because I
I'm
can
gonna be
try
here
to
for a
find
minute.
it. I'm going
I'm
to
gonna be
try to
here for a
find
minute.
it and try to
I'm not
send
talking about.
it.
Listen, Dip. I'm not talking about her video. Find my video because I'm quite sure it has
No,
something
I
to
think
do.
what it was for you was it was a screen recording. So I can't say for sure is your video, but it was a straight through screen recording. I want to say you were live. Like I promise, I swear to you, like I don't be on that fuck shit. I don't like it. That's why I stay under the radar. I didn't have my energy and back and forth with TikTok. It is what it is.
So
But
so
I'm
Dip.
just here to tell you that a lot of things that you have said, especially the clips, and you, what, aren't
The
you?
clip. So I'm guilty of
But
using
even still,
clips.
you know, as a content creator, that that's something that more than likely will happen, right or wrong.
Absolutely. And
And then on top of that, and then on top of
amen.
that, and then on top of that, including the status in the state of TikTok and platforming a known abuser. Didn't he have a record and shit? Maybe it would have been years ago. And then even when you interviewed him, that everything else then came out has been proven that hey,
But
this was
wait,
you
but Dip,
platforming abuser. You're gonna have to
Dip, hold
accept that right
on.
or wrong.
Dip, hold on. We're not here, and respectfully, this is what I'm saying. If we're going to talk about his past, let's talk about his past. But I was talking about the situation with her.
And
I
you
was
said
asking.
because she is pretty with a soft voice. You even mimicked her voice and overseas hair. Those were your words. I don't even use words like that. That was a wild like jumble of words to me personally, but that's how I know these are the things that you said and then continue to insinuate that she may be lying. You did that. You did that, and it has been shown that you
Okay.
did that. So
So,
I've never been a fan of the torch people, the whatever the fuck you want to call them, the people that just go hard on TikTok and yeah, I'm gonna ruin your life and make you lose your job over a statement. I don't believe in that. But you did say very, very harmful things that definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, can be translated to you attacking black women, especially with, once again, I'm a gay man, so I can say that. And knowing the
okay,
madness that happens on this app. I mean,
Deb. Now you keep implying because I said I'm a gay man and I can say that. I
no,
am very.
I'm not implying. I'm repeating your
Oh,
words. I'm not
what I'm
implying anything.
saying.
I'm repeating your words.
You're saying this in a sense to everything that you just said before that. Because I'm a gay man, I can say that.
I did not say that.
I know emphatically.
You're
Me.
trying to change my word. No, I said what you said. You said that you can say that because you are a gay man. That came out of your mouth, not mine. I'm
But
bringing up
but
how that statement that you made is very problematic and damaging and harmful. That's all I'm saying. So please stop saying that I said that you said it when it came out of your mouth. And I'm just bringing up how impact versus intent is escaping you right now. That's it. Don't put that on me.
so you again, I did say I'm a gay man, I can say that. I'm sure I said that. I know I said that. What I'm saying to you is before I said I'm a gay man, I can say that, I'm saying to you what was said before that. Because again, I know people taking clips and putting things because this is social media. People post clips of preachers. Wait. People post clips all the time. They just posted a clip of Marvin Sapp telling people to shut the damn doors.
Came
Not
from like years ago. That was
right,
years
right.
ago when that
That
happened.
came from
Yeah.
years ago.
I
But
understand. I get it.
but that clip right there. So because I'm a gay man, and then somebody add in the beginning of that something totally different that didn't even go
That's
with
not
it.
what I said. I didn't say
No,
that.
I didn't say you said that. I didn't say you said that. What I'm
And that
saying
wasn't
is,
what happened.
so what I'm getting at is I'm not sure because I don't know exactly what video. I don't know, but I know for a fact, me, that I'm not okay with a woman getting abused. Now, did I say she's pretty, she got weave and all this other stuff? Yeah. It's not false that she has weave. It's not false that all of this stuff that it's not false. What I am saying is I said I said, you all are probably believing her because you've been following her for a long time. Now, you all may not like the fact that, and maybe this is not you, maybe this is not you. You don't like the fact that I'm speaking in this tone of voice and not getting on here raring and cussing. And I'm speaking in a tone of voice to where it's not I'm yelling at people. I'm speaking in a tone of voice to where we can have a conversation and talk about it. Now, what I said, what I know I said, and I'm not adding because I'm gay. What I'm talking to you, I'm saying a lot of you all probably don't want to not believe her because you all been following her for a long time. You all have been looking at her content for a long time. You all look at her because she's a pretty girl, got long weave and eyelashes and titties and ass and stuff like this and makeup. Y'all sit out there and y'all don't want to not believe her because she's this pretty girl. Now, here's the thing about it. I said, and when I as a person question this, I'm every punk, fag, cis, homosexual, and now me personally, I'm saying I can say faggot because that's what y'all call
Please,
not.
can you not use that if you don't mind? I don't like hearing that word.
But Dip, am I wrong? Because
And
it's in the comments.
I don't think that's a valid excuse either. Because as queer as I am for my last 37 years of living, I still don't think I will never believe that that word is acceptable. I will never believe
It's
that.
not acceptable, but that's what they're saying, right?
And
Because I
they're just as wrong as you are for bringing that up right now, and that's not a valid reason to me, at least. To me, at least, I'll say that. To me, I can't sit on that. I can't accept that. Does that make sense to you? Is that okay? Do you understand that?
I
I don't
understand
like
what you're
that.
saying.
I don't like
I,
that. And I won't accept that because it's still violent, even the way that
I
you said it.
I understand what you're saying, but what I'm telling you is,
And now everybody want me to go away. That's crazy.
but hold on, but here this again. I'm having a conversation with you because if you look in my inbox, I got a whole bunch of people
I
threatening
can't
me,
even imagine. I can't
and
even
I'm just like,
imagine.
all because somebody cut some clips up and made it say something that I totally did not say. Now, again, when I'm on live, I don't know. I know this is maybe your first time watching me or whatever, and I'm not upset about
It's
that.
my third time being around you. The first time you actually let me up.
So, have you been on any of my other shows? I ain't talking about this Sara Be Living situation. Have you
No,
been
I
on?
haven't. I
Okay.
haven't.
So, I want to say this to you. I'm not telling you to go research me. I'm not telling you to go look my videos up on YouTube to clarify anything of that nature. But anybody who's watched me for any number of years, abuse of anybody for of any kind, I'm not okay for. Now, I do ask questions to what's going on because when I do shows, I want to make sure that I have the information so that I can be able to express to my audience what is the who, what, where, when, and
And I'm
why.
telling you, as your audience, at this time, you did not do it because I did see your other things, just to be sure. I wanted to be sure that I wasn't talking to another Moses the prophet. Realistically,
Who is Moses the prophet?
child, you don't want to know. Please.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen, you don't want that smoke. It's not even smoke. It's just so weird. Like, no, I ain't do that. So I
So,
did pay attention to see who it was, and I'm telling you, based upon this situation, this is where I came up. Yes, I did hear small parts of the Diddy situation, and once again, I will apologize for disrupting the conversation. The last times I did come up here, you did not let me up, especially when you were speaking specifically about the Sarah situation. I just hope that you at some point recognize and realize that the things that you have said and done that have been proven and shown without being chopped up, even straight through comments, it is not looking good. And
so Dip, let me say this to you. So because and I know the one video I did a couple of days ago, I was in my
you have
bathroom.
to include your lives. You have to include your lives because there are also clips from your lives in the videos that I have seen that I have not
Okay.
been a part of.
So wait here. So when I
All
was
right, kid, don't tell me OMG. I tried to leave it alone. We're talking. Why are y'all so angry at me?
we're just having a conversation because
Do
so
you
many
feel as though I'm disrespecting you?
I honestly I don't feel you're disrespecting me because like we're two queer people talking. You're a female, I'm a male. You're asking me
Do
why
you
was
want to have this conversation? That's the better
I don't
question.
mind having this conversation. Listen, we were on here talking about Diddy, and I'm on two different platforms. Well, actually four.
Hmm.
I don't mind having this conversation with you because people already come into this situation with one mindset of this is a black man coming at a black woman.
Hmm.
And then on top of that, on her, because again, I have no reason to hate her. I don't care. And this is the shit that pisses me off because I'm a gay man. I want to be a woman. And I'm like,
Yeah,
what?
like I said, the transphobia and homophobia has never been warranted, and I want people to get off that bullshit. I
So
respect that.
So I'm like the only and here's the thing. I know people don't care. I know people do not care. But I'm the type of person, if let's just go here. I didn't see any physical anything, right? She came on, she was talking. I'm dragging the shit out of him, right? I'm dragging what you don't look bad. You don't look bad at all.
Thank you.
You
I'm on my off nights, but I appreciate
you
you.
look like me. We as soon as I get off this shit, I'm going back in my room and I'm gonna go take my ass to sleep.
I may be in bedroom and casket ready. Yeah, you throw it. Oh wait, let me take off my glasses. Maybe you can see me better.
You look fine. You look fine. Here's the thing. When I was dragging the shit out of him, I came at it because I heard someone saying this happened. And I was like, damn, and I'm viewing this, right? I'm viewing this. And I'm giving my commentary on the videos that she's showing. And I'm like, damn. So what I did was I reached out to her. And again, I'm repeating the exact same things that I've already said. I reached out to her. I reached out to Christina. Nobody said nothing. He reached out to me and I said, okay, let's talk. So as we're sitting there talking, we're having a conversation just like you and I are having a conversation. When people, see what I'm saying? See, this is the bullshit I'm talking about right here. Now people want to flag my live for hate speech. Are y'all fucking kidding me?
I'm sorry. I'm about to follow you. Are you gonna? Because I be doing that too. The last thing that I've had is fake engagement. Somebody told me because I had my Cash App on a sticker. That's what it was, and I don't put my picture. I just have a background. I don't be putting my face up no more like I used to.
I
So,
wish I could bring this up because I'm like, me and you are having a calm, casual
do you
conversation.
want to restart? Because I
No,
follow
no, no, no,
you.
no, no. Like, no, I like because when I get done with this, how do I bring this shit up?
Yeah, tap at the. You told what you trying to bring up, friend?
I was finna bring up the thing because like somebody is flagging my live talking
So
about.
what you have to do is go to the top right corner where it says like how long you've been live and stuff like that. It should be up there. You should see a exclamation point in all red that you can tap on your screen. Since you say you've been flagged, do you see it?
No, there's no exclamation anything up there.
But you say you just got flagged, right?
Yeah,
So
I just screenshotted it. I just screenshotted it and it's on here.
it should be. If you don't see it, it probably went away. I don't know. Because typically, what it does on my thing when I get flagged, it always has something in the right hand corner. When you're looking at the screen, yes, the right hand corner. That gives you an exclamation point as well as a little thing where you ended at. You know what I'm saying?
So let's do this because I'm gonna end up just finishing up my live on YouTube. So I'm about to go over there. Here's the thing. When I had the conversation with him, he and I, just like you and I, are having a conversation right now. Okay, we're having a conversation. He's showing me stuff. Some of the messages are hilarious. Some of the stuff that, and again, I'm not laughing at the abuse. I'm not laughing at abuse
So, can
or
you say out loud definitively that you understand that there was abuse present against
okay.
Sarah? Yes or no?
No, okay. Wait. I'm being honest when I say that.
Can you say yes or no that you understand there was abuse, especially with the random videos coming out and all that other stuff? Can you
Can I ask you a question,
acknowledge that
Dib?
there was abuse present?
Can I ask you a question, Dib?
I just yes or no, friend. Yes or no,
No,
friend.
I'm asked because before I answered that, this is the answer. This is the question that I've been asking.
My
When
answer should not my answer should not influence yours at this
no,
point.
it's not going to influence mine. What I'm saying is what she showed. I'm like, if you want to say verbal abuse, okay, yep, it was verbal abuse. I'll give you that verbal because if you're saying with him arguing with his sister in that video that was black, if you're saying that that was verbal abuse, okay, that was verbal abuse. But anything else, I didn't see that.
So you don't think that the sounds of him trying to attempt to kick down the door and then flipping it to the screen recordings of FaceTimes of him apologizing for said behavior, you don't think
No,
that's
no.
enough?
Wait, hold on. Now, him apologizing to her, because I have the very text messages, I have them right here. He was apologizing for his behavior when he called her. He was, because the text messages go with that video. He was apologizing to her for his behavior with his sister. That's what the video was for.
I'm asking you because
And I just
there
said,
was also the video of him screen recorded showing him on camera trying to cry and apologizing
I just
for
told you what that was
what
for.
he did. It was, I'm not talking about text messages. I'm talking about the videos of him.
I'm talking about the video too.
But you brought up text messages. So you
I
saying the text, what he did to, you said his sister, right?
So when he apologized to Sarah, called her, and he was crying on the phone or whatever, he was crying, right? That was in correlation with them text messages because he was saying to her, I should not have been acting like that.
I
He,
understand that part.
and
So
so verbally, if you're saying for her to be around that with his sister, if that was verbal abuse, okay, well, let's say that's verbal abuse.
verbal
Yeah.
abuse as well as messing up things and then also the recording of him kicking down the door and going from the videos, the FaceTimes of him apologizing for his behavior and the text messages that are very
Dip,
much so
Dip, I'm saying,
violent.
Dip, I'm saying to you, if you want to say verbal abuse, I will agree with you. I don't think as grown people, but we do it, right? We do it.
So are you saying that because you haven't seen video recording of the physical abuse to coincide with the verbal abuse, you don't believe that it happened? Because you
What?
keep
Oh,
bringing up verbal abuse as a main talking point, right? And everything else in the videos, like it's not enough. I'm trying to figure out, like, does that mean because you haven't seen it yourself with your own two eyes that the physical abuse didn't happen?
okay, let me make sure I say this the right way. I believe that there was verbal. There is nothing. And if it was, from the start of all of this, she has never said anything about it, shown us anything. Now, again, I asked in the very beginning, I am answering your question. I asked in the very beginning, what happened? If the man hollered at you, tell me he hollered at you. If the man slapped the shit out you, but in the very beginning, now I have the affidavit. I have the affidavit right here from the court. I have the affidavit. Nowhere in the affidavit is she saying, yeah, what? Nowhere in the affidavit is she saying, he beat me, he did this, he did this. None of that. Okay, so then now all of a sudden, because they asked her in court, they asked her because in court, the lawyer and the judge is saying, okay, you said in your affidavit one thing, but now you're saying something totally different. Your story is inconsistent. So when I say the case was dismissed, it was dismissed because it said right on the paperwork, there was no sufficient evidence to prove what you're saying happened. I'm not saying, I'm not saying that, no, that is what I'm saying.
Mm.
I am saying that if you're getting out here online, let me say it like I want to say it. Let me just say that. If you're getting out here online and you go to court and you say something totally different, you're lying. If you wrote up an affidavit to say one thing and then you get to court and you say something totally different, you're lying. If you say in your affidavit, well, he just yelled at me, but then you get to court and say he slapped me, he spit on me, he slapped shit out of me, he punched me, he choked me. Well, why didn't you say that in your affidavit? Because at this point, what it looks like is you're getting in the courtroom and you want to amp some stuff up because you want something to happen. Now,
So
again, I'm not trying to trigger nothing. I'm not trying to say
it's already
anything.
been done, friend.
Huh?
It's already the trigger warning is already done. And that's why I was about to interrupt you because I'm speaking from a different position, I guess.
Okay.
Right. As somebody who has gone to court and made excuses for their abuser. Like I even had a friend of mine help me go to the beauty supply to find the perfect wig so I can cover my eye because it was swollen shut. These are things that do happen, right?
Mm-hmm. So you're a woman who's going through domestic violence, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
And
So
I'm very apt to listen more to that type of situation because I also know how it manifests and how it can change.
mhm.
Right. And I'm gonna be completely honest with you. You can call it biased if you want to, but this is real life of what people actually go through. And what you did was technically minimize it and denigrate it. And you're still making excuses as to why it may be okay. It's
Okay, so are you
it's
saying this
horrible.
because I'm a man talking about this and
No,
I'm
no, no, no. I say I'm approaching you as a person. It's not about gender because women do it, men do it, non-binary folks do it, uneducated people do it on a constant basis, especially when it comes to the topic of uneducated people do it on a constant basis, especially when it comes to the topic of trauma. Everybody has the, oh, I would have did this, I would have done that, but they have never been there, and it's a completely different ball field. And I think that that's something that needs to be understood. It's just as denigrating as the no Diddy jokes. It's horrible. It's not okay.
so dip real quick. You
Mhm.
said you had to have a friend to go to the beauty supply store and help you, right?
Mhm.
That's what you said, right?
I did.
So to go to the beauty supply store and help you, right?
Mhm.
That's what you said, right?
I did.
So when your friend had to go help you, did you talk to your friend about what happened?
No.
Okay, so your friend automatically saw what was going on.
What part does that matter though? That's what I want to know. What part does that matter? No, I didn't have to talk to her about it. It was
So,
obvious for everybody what was going on, but I did not
so,
want to talk about it. I could
so,
not talk about it because I did
but
not
Dip,
want
hold on.
my abuser to be viewed in a negative light.
So, Dip, what I'm saying is you had a friend that saw what was going on, and it was apparent what was going on, and they came in to help you, correct?
In the capacity that I asked them, yes.
Okay. So, what I'm saying is I'm looking at videos, and I'm going to go over to YouTube after this. I'm looking at videos of a person that is online, and and hear me, and it's hard for me to say hear me in the pureness because already there is something there because as a man, a woman trying to explain and trying a man trying to talk about this, no one wants to hear a man
Can you get
talk
to the
about.
point, please?
Oh, okay. Well, what I'm basically saying is your friend saw what was going on and was willing to help you. On that, I'm doing a review and everything like that. Nobody wants to say anything about what happened. Nobody wants to say any of those things. And I'm the bad person because I simply asked a question because I want again, if I'm going to be dragging the shit out of somebody, right? If I'm going to be dragging the shit out of somebody, I at least want to be able to say he did X, Y, and Z. Because if I just generalize it and say abuse, then it's like, okay, everybody else is going to be asking what happened too. So it's not just me, it's everybody that's viewing this stuff. Now on her platform.
I get that, but what I think you fail to real I get that, but what I think you fail to realize is you didn't come into it biased at all. Everything that you said and has been documented. I mean, the internet is forever.
Yeah.
Everything you said and did was extremely victim blaming. Every part of everything you said and the justifications and all of that, that I'm sorry you don't remember it, but baby, everything you said and the justifications and all of that, that I'm sorry you don't remember it, but baby, just look at them T pages. They'll tell you everything you need to know. You legit said it. It wasn't chopped and screwed. I'm neurodivergent as a motherfucker. I pay close attention. I love music. I notice breakdowns and when the bass is going and everything. Like, no, I know it has not been chopped and screwed. You have been recorded saying some extremely abhorrent things, bro. That's the reality of it. I'm trying to understand where it is that you're coming from and all of that. And I get it. Cool. But the fact still remains, because two things can be true at once, right? You said some fucked up shit. It can't be justified at all. I need you to rewatch the things you said, rewatch your lives if they were not reported and taken down, and like really pay attention in regards to the situation, especially how damaging it was to Black women. Because your statements are like, and
Like,
everybody, one of your mods are upset. I don't understand why y'all gotta scream at me with y'all capital letters. I ain't being disrespectful. We having a conversation. I'm listening. And he's listening to me. Why y'all so angry? Calm down.
so I hear what you're saying, and so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end this because my thing is on 5%,
Understood.
and I'm gonna go finish this up on YouTube. So I
I,
thank you. I appreciate you for having a conversation with me. We had a respectful dialogue, and it wasn't a bunch of back and forth. Here's somebody in the comments talking about they're ready to see me. Baby, woo, okay.
Lord.
It,
I manifest great things for you, darling. I ain't got no smoke. I ain't got no beef. I manifest great things for you. I just want you to be more mindful of the things that you come out your face and say. That's all.
okay. Well,
Right.
Dip, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you for coming on, okay?
Appreciate you for having me.
All right. Y'all, I'm going to YouTube because I can't hold this iPad no more. So I'll see y'all over there. Bye.